Hello and welcome back to Outpath Episode 6 of the Serene Escape series. We are going to be exploring the new island that we just unlocked. And let's see just how amazing it is. Old Dust is what this one's called. Monetization. 30% chance of resources dropping extra credits. So, they really are trying to make money, not an issue at all. New plant, which is cactus. A darker shaped coal. What's the other bug? Increase item drop quantity, not quantity from by 30%. So if we upgrade that, basically mining more for less. A mound of sand, and now a completely new tree, the bomb tree. Coconut cocktail, Durasteel. So that Durasteel. I thought, well, I guess we'll see how that's made. Emerald and shells. What's this little guy? A sand beetle. Okay. Interesting. Well, we have been saving up. Is that a crab? Oh wow. Crab shell. New deposit. Gold. But it did say Durasteel. Enables infinity option in crafting dishes. I don't know if I'll ever use that, but okay. Raise click damage by 50% to resources. Okay. So now we have better quantity and we can mine it faster. Worm of the Sands. They give drool as well. Okay. Didn't expect that. Magic items and weapons deal more damage. I don't have anything magic, so maybe I should invest. Maybe that's the game telling me I should definitely get into it. There should be one more book. It's 2 per island. I bought 2 islands. If I'm not mistaken, there should be one more. Crate gave a good deal. Good. We got coals and berries. Another crab. No. It looks like we only got 3 this time. Maybe we're getting near to the point where there's too many islands and they want to diverse them out. Or maybe the skills are just too good that we have to earn them. Now it's time to get a bunch of gold. And also see how to get Durasteel. We've gotten a bunch of new resources. Let's go see what that unlocked in the crafting table. More skills, a lot of foraging skills. I did want that, so we'll be waiting a little bit. And now we have our first, a lot of magic actually. Maybe I really should invest in that. Crab ring allows you to reduce crafting time by 15. Okay, wow, so you just skipped 10% entirely. We need more crab shell, black bones, and Durasteel. Once again, I don't know how to make Durasteel. Glass, gold, and iron. Okay, wow, so we do need a lot of iron. Okay then, good to know. And then more artifacts. Good. Black bone. Well, never mind. We do need to go get more bone. Crab shells are quite needed for 16 hours. Wow. 15 Durasteel though. Definitely makes you earn it. 100 cactus fruit, 5 emeralds. I've yet to see an emerald yet. 30 glass. So we have a sand island, so that's okay. It seems definitely crab orb is the easiest one to acquire. We have 2 new scrolls. Density and crafting. What do, that's actually good for mass producing. Good to know. Savage wand destroys grass around you. Okay, new wand as well. New key. A lot of golden bone. Wow, a lot of bones. Okay. Seems like that was definitely a good idea building that bones axe. Okay, now we need to make sure to get a lot of turtle shells. Wow. And a scythe. Scythe. Scythe down here. So, let's go ahead and start mining. We'll definitely build more forges and a lot of... Actually, let's go see what we have in our... We'll build a lot more over here. It is a bit of a travel, no matter how you look at it, to get over here. So we'll build a somewhat second base over here. Just because it seems like the resource spike definitely went up. So we will focus it over here. We'll just do it over here. Build another research table. And speaking of mailbox, we do have to go check the mail. New island usually means new. A workbench has synergy with a cauldron. Obviously we need to build one of these. And what does that have synergy with again? For magic tools. Well, we don't really need that over here, I mean. Then we need 3 furnaces as well. We are taking up a lot of space for resources to spawn, but that should be fine, I think. Always build 3 to start off with, and maybe even more just for this island, because it seems like there's going to be a lot of smelting. Of course, no island is complete without a sleeping bag. We'll put it right next to the monolith. Lay our weary heads to rest. But first we are... Okay. We need gold for that. I think it's definitely worth it, because there's a lot more area space over here, so I feel like that's definitely worth investing. We might even need to start looking at the Slayer, if anything. Especially now that we have collectors. We could put collectors right next to them. We should see about potions. We are going to get the mining outpost first off. Just because it's obviously better in the long run. That should be in machinery, deforest. A lot of brick and glass, which I don't foresee being an issue over here. And our first shell. So we need 8 to start off with. We'll just put it all into glass. And then gold. 8 gold as well. Let's go ahead and start mining gold to prep. We'll have our first one over here, so that way we can actually... Oh, there's just turtle shells on the ground over here. Okay, well, that's good too. Yeah, we'll have our first one over here. That way we can focus on being over there more without having to worry about missing resources on this side. I do think we're gonna have to put up the amber pickaxe. And I also think that it might be better just to have the world core or the island core over here. So that way I'm constantly... Like I said, this does seem like a big resource spike. Because that way I can go and get iron for Durasteel while continuously having gold being prepped over here. Because gold is needed for a lot more than just Durasteel, sadly. And also, I did need to sleep. Completely forgot. Sand is just very important, so passing up shiny sand just doesn't seem like a smart idea at the moment. But we'll go ahead and sleep. Probably get Force woken up before it can complete, I'm guessing. I guess wrong, which is okay. Nothing wrong with being wrong. Well, most of the time. You never want to live in ignorance, of course, but it's also okay to be ignorant because then you can learn. And learning is just too fun to never have it again. That's why we love the idea of perfection, but I think a lot of people would actually hate achieving it. Because then what? You're quote-unquote perfect. And I would assume you'd get bored, but you're perfect, so you couldn't even feel boredom. It would kind of take away from the entire human experience if you couldn't feel boredom. But perfection is perfection. Humans are imperfect creatures. I can't tell if this is a new soundtrack. I do love it all the same, as it fills my ears, but I could always go into other islands and compare. Or I could just keep myself guessing until I find out naturally. I do understand why you could only have one island core at a time, but at the same time, maybe I just want to have everything going at the same time, making efficiency continue and continue. And also, maybe I should bring the nets over here. I did just build nets over there, but it would make more sense for them to be here. There we go. Our first, let's make sure, 10 meters is very long. Let's just make sure not to waste it. Let's go ahead and get all this out the way. I don't know if it's possible to get all of this island. I do feel like this is the best place almost for it, since it is such a long range. Yeah, I think that's the entirety of the island. And if we look into building collectors, wherever those are, more brick. Go ahead and max this out. That's not smart, actually. We will double efficiency. And then put the rest in the glass. And how much did I need for collectors? 3 out of 3. So we'll get 6 minimum and potentially more. Yeah, I definitely do think I'll be adding the island pillar over here. Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and utilize this as best as possible. Put it over, because whatever this doesn't pick up, we will have a second one up here to do so. And I might still be grabbing these, but that's completely fine. Autofill. Okay, well, it looks like everything's automated over here. We do have to worry about this potentially, but everything looks fine over here. Collectors are collecting. And what do I need to make another one? More brick. It is certainly a lot. It is certainly a higher spike for what I need to collect, but if we just be efficient about it, that's not an issue at all. And what do I need to build that island core? A lot of coal. Wow, okay. I was right to need brick, but a lot of coal as well. So now I have to really emphasize making this count as much as possible. And I suppose this is where the glasses come in. Then I have one right here, I would say. One more right here. Wow, okay. Let's go ahead and get this little guy out the water. Get this cactus, since cactus is a very big need. And now, once again, we've kind of hit a stall. These need to catch up to rate of demand over here. And I should definitely help out, but well, especially, I should help out especially because there's no collector yet. I do think island core is going to be most important instead of focusing on more collectors, which is going to take up my brick, right? Yeah. Get the island core as fast as possible and then 120 coal. Wow, okay, I'm really letting that set in. I know I would need coal, but not that much. We should also mine as much as we can to get the amber out of it, because once I upgrade, I'm not sure I'll ever really be looking back. Need a lot of crab shell. I don't know if I should invest in slayers or if I should just let everything be cleared out by these guys and come back later. What is in here for now? Crab shell, stone. I don't see... No, everything looks fine, right? It is collecting my brick for me, so... Let's take all of that. Knowing that I have to spend so much coal is it's making me want to ration it more now, but I also need the brick. So it's hard to say one way or the other. I have enough brick, so now I just need to save up the coal. And we should see what else the spinning table has. I can build that over here. No. We'll leave the spinning table there. Leave as much room for other things as possible. Let's see, better fishing rods, better quiver, question? Increase swimming speed, okay. Boots, and turtle shell, that's actually wild. so I can attack faster. A lot of bones. Wow, we are just loving that. I still think the best bet for bones are the slimes currently. I haven't seen anything else over there drop bones, so. I do think having better attack speed is very important. And yeah, if I'm going to give the world the core over there, I probably should keep these over there as well then. So that way they're always catching. I don't need the meat, but I do need the shell. Sorry about that little guy. Even though I did all of this, I'm going to be taking it all back. So another reason to have it over here and be over there. I think the only thing I'll ever really have to come over here for is refilling these guys. Yeah, because other than that I don't really foresee needing to mess with any of this. Yeah, the only thing this guy is missing by collecting my glass would be the flint. I mean, by collecting the brick would be the flint. But I'll be taking it anyway, so not like it matters too much. Just leave it there. That way it still gets the slot. And now I just go on a coal collecting spree. Wow, that one extra jump, that third jump would make such a difference, I can't lie. But it is costing 120,000, so I shouldn't be too greedy. I should go ahead and... Oh, this also catches bugs. So, there's a solution for that. It will feed you automatically. Should definitely look into that. Advanced research table. Okay, wow. Well, I shouldn't really get that until I have everything else, though, huh? Let's go ahead and see what potions are. And the cooking pot. Better food means maybe I can use the cooked meat with something else. Synergy with something I don't have just yet. I think that would be in farming, right? Cooking. There we go. With the mill and with what? What is the cooking pot of synergy with? Let's go ahead and check. What is that building? A workbench. It has to do with the workbench. What? The thing we've been hiding away? Oh gosh. Okay, that makes sense. Well then, let's go ahead and move this. And then this will be the cooking island. The workbench will be like that, and then... What was the other thing? The mill. Okay. Well, we'll get the mill just for this purpose then. Have the cooking pot in the middle. Then go ahead and add the mill right next to it. That way everything gets what it needs to. Cookies. Movement speed bonus could actually be great. And now we have the coconut cocktail, which we need 15 of, if I'm not mistaken. That was what coconuts are useful for, good to know. And we get cheese by having that there. Well, there we go. Now we have the cooking station. Let's get all the coal we can from here, since we need 120 of it. It is still wild to say that. And 120 is made. There we go. Now we just... I think we'll put it on this island. The very first and the only... Well, no. Not only. Well, let's do this on a full stomach. But not only, but apparently you can deactivate and activate it again. But probably only. Once I get this brick... Don't even tell me I don't barely have it. I need one. Wow, okay. Well, I'll do just that. Now, here we go. What do you mean? I had 100. Oh, the game is playing with me. The game is testing my patience. Which is completely fine. I'm not going to say it this time. It seems like every time I say it, it jinxes it. So, there we go. Set as the passive island. Now, this shouldn't despawn once I go with the grasslands, and it doesn't. There we go. Different island, that's still loading. Alright. Wow, okay, there we go. Now we need more everything, really. We will go ahead and collect whatever this has gotten us. And I will definitely think about going ahead and getting a slayer. Just for the crab alone. I think this was definitely a very successful time. We have the first look of automation. Our biggest venture yet is going at a very smooth and efficient pace. I'm liking this. And once we have this fully automated and the collectors fully set up, we can go ahead and start going and getting iron again for the Durasteel. Let's go ahead and rest for now. We will also need to farm a lot of bones, sadly. But with the bone staff, we can also farm crabs whenever that's needed. Oh my gosh. Almost no coal to speak of. Might have to start eating up those oranges for the time being. Definitely have to let this just be passive and hope it all works out. And this isn't collecting any coal, which is not good. coal there, and then we have coal here. Yep, there you go. It'll auto-collect all of that. This is completely taken care of. Is there anything about recharging? What about after this? There we go. Once again, you need amber though. And now copper comes in again. Let's go ahead and get this and see what it needs. Collects all items dropped nearby from the floor. Can hold up. Wait, what? Collects all items. So this is just a bigger collector then. Wait, no, what? What's the difference between these two then? Specified by filters. Collects all. I really don't see how this is better in any way than this. I feel like Collector V2 is much better, no? And speaking of recycler, we do need to set up our gathering nets. Let's jump back up here, set these up properly. They do not seem to want to place for some reason. We'll try and fix that. I don't know why sometimes they sit next to each other and sometimes they don't. Well, okay, there we go. I like it. You can walk all across it. There we go. I'm fine with that. Where's the sun? Where's the sun? Right above us. I usually always end it off on a nighttime, but we have this new sunny island, so let's go ahead and end it off on a beautiful day. It's been a pleasure being here, and I hope you have a very wonderful day.